up here. That's cracked, so that's good. All right, last one on this page. When you raise a number to a power and it's a fraction, then you're close. It's not really divide. There's a symbol there. That's not divide. Yeah, it's a root. And whatever number is on bottom of the fraction, that's the kind of root it is. And whatever number's on top is the power. And it can be done this way or this way. Usually, honestly, the most helpful one is the top one. It's a lot easier to probably take the root and then multiply it by itself, but both will work. Okay, so what kind of root is this example? Square root. So what little number is not here but could be there? 2. It's a square root. And it's not really raised to a power, so it's an understood 1. So this is the same thing as that raised to the 1 over 2. Square root just means raised to the 1/2 power. And that's going to be super important. We're going to use that one a lot. Now, order of operations, we start inside those brackets. And what do we do with those two? Just add that.
You gotta change it.
Yeah. You gotta change that 9 to match the 3. How many 9s, or how many 3s do I have that will make up a 9? 2 of them. So that becomes, this one stays the same. 9 is 3 squared. And this x minus 4, I just write down next to the squared. Now what do I do? Now I add them. So it's 3 to the 2x plus 2 plus, and don't forget to distribute, 2x minus 8. When I simplify that on the inside, Hazella, what do I get? 3 to the what?
4x minus 6.
Good. Now this is another rule. When you raise a power to a power, what do I do with those? Multiply. So it's 3, but it's half of 4x, so it's 2x, and half of negative 6, so it's minus 3. That is a whole lot prettier than that original problem. It's way more simplified, I should say, which is what the directions, I believe, are going to tell you to do. So we've gone over those rules. Now we're just going to kind of put them together, which we've kind of been doing anyways. So we'll start with this first one. Inside the parentheses, 3 doesn't have an exponent. But I need one. What is the exponent that goes with 3? 3 to the what power? 1. Very good. That way everything has an exponent. Now there's more than one thing inside the parentheses that's being raised to a power. That just means that power goes with everything. And when you raise a power to a power, what do we do with those numbers? Say that again?
Multiply.
Yes. Yes, we multiply. It is this rule. It's number 3. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's 3 to the 1 times 3, so 3 cubed. X to the 3 times 3, so x to the 9th. And y to the 5 times 3, so y to the 15th. I can't add the 9 and the 15 because they're not the same base. So I just have to leave it like that. However, I can do 3 cubed. What does 3 cubed mean? 3 times itself 3 times, which is 27. Very good. So that will simplify. So it's 27, x to the 9th, y to the 15th. Number 2 is similar, only it's got an extra step. Should I multiply these two first, or should I do the power first? Why? Yeah. PEMDAS, order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Exponents go before multiplication. So what I want you to do is do just like we did on number 1 to this. Oops. To this. Then see if you can multiply it by 3ab squared. But at least do the highlighted yellow part. And I'm right here. If you're stuck, I can come help you. You can't, no. You just multiply them. They don't have to be, because you just made 2 cubed into what it is. 2 times 2 times 2, like we did with this one. And then they'll just be big numbers that you multiply. That looks right. That was right. No, because they're just big numbers. It's just like 3 times 8. It's just when you're multiplying exponents, powers, then they have to have the same base. Big numbers you just multiply like always. Yeah, that's right. I keep seeing. Yeah, so far so good. Now multiply big numbers and add the exponents. Yep, so I keep seeing. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so the highlighted yellow part, remember there's a little 1 there. So that's really 2 cubed, a to the 6th, b to the 9th. You multiply and you raise the power to a power. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Then we're going to multiply that times 3ab squared. Now, what a lot of people were asking, and I totally get it, they were trying to get these two the same. And normally that's true, that's what you would do. But since neither one of them really have a power other than 1, you just multiply like you normally do. 3 times 8 is 24. Then, with the letters, when I'm multiplying, the exponents I add. So I have a to the 7th and b to the 11th. Don't forget, there's an understood 1 by that a, so you do have to add it. How we feel? Other than tired and it's Tuesday. Okay, so let us move on. I'll make it a little smaller just so you can see it in this case. Okay, when we're dividing, again, remember these are big numbers. You don't have to change them into powers. They're the same big numbers. You can divide like you always do. But I don't want decimals. So reduce the fraction, that's fine. But don't change it to a decimal. And then do what you need to with the letters. If you get stuck, just stop. We're going to go over it together. It's no biggie.